Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and I'm doing another book review today on A Royal Christmas by Melody Carlson. So yes, I have my Christmas sweater on. I have a sweet Christmas holiday book to talk about with you all. So this is Melody Carlson's newest release, which is coming out very, very soon, and I really enjoyed this. If you like Hallmark movies, you will definitely like this. It's pretty much a Hallmark movie in a book. I also believe that a couple of Melody Carlson's books have become Hallmark movies, but don't quote me. But this one is about Adelaide and Adelaide Smith. This is kind of like a Princess Diaries retelling a little bit. So we have Adelaide. She's putting herself through law school by working at the coffee shop. And she is, I honestly don't know why she's quitting the coffee shop. I think it's because she has finals coming up and she's finally going to be working towards her law degree. And so she ends up quitting the coffee shop. And on that same day, she comes home with her friend and a letter comes by, and it's all nicely typed on this beautiful thick paper, and she thinks this is a practical joke. It has to be a practical joke. And she starts reading it, and basically she never knew who her father was. Her mother passed away a few years ago, and so she starts reading, and she finds out that she is an heiress to a small country in Europe, and her father is also very, very sick and wants to meet her. And so she's like, this has to be a joke. And it's telling her all about, like, they did research online and her name came up in an ancestry website and that she signed up for a year ago. And she ends up being the king's daughter. And so she ends up going to this small country in Europe. And I forgot the name of the country. It's Montovia? I think it's Montovia. But she ends up going there, and she ends up meeting her father, who I loved. Her father is like the sweetest guy ever. I mean, if you want a king of a country, he would honestly be a great king to have. So she goes to this country just wanting to meet her father. She has no expectations or anything. And she ends up meeting Anton at the airport. Anton is a member of the parliament, so he ends up kind of taking her under his wing, showing her around the castle and showing her kind of the ins and outs of each of the little, I guess, villages and cities in the country, because it's a very small country of, like, I think less than 15,000 people in the entire country. So she ends up going there, meeting her father, and I loved their relationship, how just you could feel the bond and the connection almost immediately between father and daughter. And I love that. I love that, they did miss out on like 25 plus years of not knowing each other and then getting to meet each other and seeing where the relationship goes. And didn't end quite the way I would have liked it, but it was really sweet. I did wish there was a little bit more romance between the characters. Like, you don't really see them have any romantic feelings toward each other until almost the very end of the book. So, but honestly, I felt like this book was more geared kind of toward the kind of learning about the country and learning about family and discovering family and found family. So I felt like that story was more of this. So I really enjoyed it. It was very, very interesting, kind of seeing like a little bit of the background of being a royal. Like, we're seeing like her learning kind of the laws that have to do with the country, because she is a lawyer. So she's taking interest in the laws and the people of the country. So I really enjoyed that. I honestly would not mind seeing a sequel to this book. I feel like a sequel would be a really great idea for this book. I think seeing where she's going to go from at the end of the book and seeing where God is going to take her through her royal bloodline. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Please don't forget to check out A Royal Christmas by Melody Carlson. I'll put the release date right here. And thank you to Baker Publishing and Ravel for sending me a copy of this book to read and review with you. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.